Virtuous Devotional Thoughts for Women, written by Monica Diaz, read by Belinda Sainsbury.
Good morning, dear friends. Today, December 10th, our devotional is entitled, Your Gratitude Honors God. There is no excess in the world so commendable as excessive gratitude. Jean de la Bruyere. A psychology professor entered a classroom on the first day of class with a stack of papers and asked his students to take however many sheets they wanted and write reasons for which they were grateful. Once they were finished, they could leave. The next day, he read out loud what two students had written. The one who had finished first and the one who had handed his paper in last, because the class had ended and the teacher had asked him to hand it in. The first sheet of paper had two things. One, I am grateful for health, but it turns out the girl was a smoker. And two, I am grateful for studying in college, but in reality, she was not a good student. The lack of interest with which she had done the task matched the lack of coherence in her answers. You could easily tell she was not truly a grateful person, despite writing down two reasons on her paper. I will only mention the first item the second student wrote. Thanks to the person who was smart enough to create GPS. Thanks because he used it to benefit us. If it were not for him, I would not have gotten to class on time. The young man lived out gratefulness in practice. He is a perfect example of what being a grateful person is and what it isn't. Gratefulness is coherence in the way I live. What does that mean? It means reciprocating what we really value in life. If we truly value it, if I say it, for instance, thanks for the health I have. How will I act accordingly? By taking care of it, exercising, having a healthy diet, drinking water, and going to bed early. If I reflectively value being healthy, I translate that grateful attitude into practice. Am I grateful to God for my family? Then, how could I mistreat them? I will treat them as something valuable. And when they feel I value them, they will respond accordingly. And a special atmosphere will be generated by the fact that I am a grateful person who lives coherently. That is the multiplying effect of gratefulness. By valuing and taking care of what I have, because I am grateful to God for it, I receive greater blessing in those aspects of my life, more health, better social relationships, and greater happiness. How is your level of coherence doing in this aspect of your life? Can you say that you are a truly grateful person? Do you live a life of gratefulness to God? Then you are honoring Him. Giving thanks is the sacrifice that honors me. Psalm chapter 50 and verse 23.